Hi, my name is Meg Edwards and I'm a GTD coach. And I wanted to kind of continue on this conversation about this very fine line that I think that we all grapple with in terms of wanting freedom. And that with that, we want just enough structure for that freedom. And if we have too much, we feel stifled. And David kind of comes at this another way. I love the different ways that he approaches, particularly when we're talking about the control part of the getting things done methodology. And so in chapter 3 of Ready for Anything, he addresses this in a way that I don't think we really talk enough about. So let me read this to you and I'll expand on this a little bit more. He says, "We want to have control, but not be constrained. The problem has come from the negative connotations and actual experience and that often accompanies the idea of control. That is, it is constraining and constrictive, like being kept in jail. There is a way to reap the benefits of both sides. It's playing the game with two basic moves, concentration and cooperation. Those two linked together give us the freedom we want and the structure we need to maximize our effectiveness. Concentration is the key to power in physics and in life, and cooperation is the lubricant for the efficient flow of that energy. Top athletes demonstrate this wonderfully. They're mega focused and pay extraordinary attention to the realities of their environment and how to flow within them to their advantage. To get through your emails, you must concentrate. What are you doing and how is each communication relevant to that? And you must cooperate. The emails are there, you created or at least allowed them, and you must create a strategy and a process for dealing with them. One approach serves the other. You must cooperate with yourself and your world in order to transcend resistance and distraction so you can concentrate. And you must concentrate to clarify the nature of things and how to engage with them cooperatively. Elegantly dealing with the stuff of life and work demands a rigorous focus on what you're doing and a high level of awareness and acceptance of all the details of your world. It might sound easy, yet it's quite a feat to be able to stay conscious about what you're doing, know where you're going, identify all the things you're committed to, and cooperate with what's not happening so that you can totally concentrate on what is. You know, one of the things that I find is many times in coaching, I'm spending a lot of time clarifying and organizing people's stuff. And one of the things that they are practicing during that time is the whole thing about concentrating and cooperating. Because they'll concentrate because they're just so used to taking their phone and scanning all the time, right? And then all of a sudden I'm having them at their computer, clarifying and organizing, right? Which has the concentrating piece. And once they lock in, man, I'm just sitting back and just watching them, clarify and organize. But then there's also a level of cooperation that happens because they get these emails and they're just like, you just see their energy completely shift. And then they have to shift into a level of cooperating with what just came in and getting into alignment with that. So, as always, would love to hear your thoughts, your views, your questions, reflections on this. About how are you doing with that interface between concentrating and cooperation with what is and what's coming at you with your stuff. Cheers. For more GTD resources, please visit gettingthingsdone.com and David Allen's YouTube channel. For more information on GTD coaching, please email us at info@gtdfocus.com or visit our website at gtdfocus.com.